Hello friends, my name is Dr. Shweta Goyal and my another topic in power lecture series is power BJT, power bipolar junction transistor. Here is my session outlines: basic of power electronics, structure of power BJT, symbol of power BJT, modes and VI characteristics of power BJT, and application of power BJT. First of all, we will talk about basics of power BJT. Power BJT is also just like of BJT, bipolar junction transistor, but it has also a manufacturing changes. Some manufacturing changes are there which increase its power handling capacity. So it has large current handling and power handling capacity as compared to power BJT. And just as we know about the power diode, it offers high voltage resistance in off state than BJT. It offers high current handling on state. By enhancing doping level of emitter, high current can be maintained. Current gain beta IC upon IB, that is collector current and base current. So current gain is collector current over upon base current. That will be decrease because base current is increases. Then so the then current gain will decrease. This is a basic structure of power BJT. We can easily see that this is a NPN power BJT structure. Friends, why we use NPN transistor as compared to PNP transistor? Because NPN transistor has electron as a majority charge. The majority charge carriers, the mobility of electrons are better than holes. So NPN transistor is faster than PNP. So here we shows the NPN power BJT structure. This is N, P, N. Okay. So we can see from the power structure that an N minus region is shown as a drift region like power diodes. So N minus region is drift region. So emitter is N, base is P, and collector is N positive region, and N minus region is drift region. So this is a structure of NPN power BJT structure. The different thickness are there for NPN region, and drift region is about 50 to 200 micrometer. Collector, this is a drift region for collector, which increase the number of electrons in collector. So the current handling and power handling capacity is increased because the vertical structure shows the voltage handling capacity, and the cross-sectional area shows the current handling capacity. The N minus region, or we can say the drift region, is collector drift region, which increase the voltage blocking capacity of power BJT. As we all know that the polar junction transistor current control device. So we see the structure of power BJT. This is a base thickness of P. P is a base and N positive region, and N positive region is emitter and collector. So this is a structure of power BJT, vertical structure of power BJT. You can copy that. This is a symbol of power BJT. It is just like a normal BJT. First we see that the NPN transistor, where the arrow is shown the outside, and the PNP transistor arrow is shows the invert, and collector, base, emitter. There are three main surface: the collector, base, and emitter. And the two junctions are there. This is a 3-layer and 2 junction. It is a 3-layer and 2 junction device. We can see first junction is emitter base junction, and second is base collector junction. There is two junction. So we can see that junction 1 is this one and junction 2 is this one. Emitter base is J1 and base and collector is J2. So it is a 3-layer and 2-junction device. So we can see the symbol of power BJTs, NPN and PNP transistors. Next topic is mode of power BJT. It generally, like BJT, it also work in 3 modes: cutoff mode, active mode and saturation mode. And another mode is also a breakdown mode, which is not useful. So we can talk about this 3 breakdown, 3 region or 3 modes. Cutoff region or cutoff mode is that when base, emitter and collector base junction are reverse bias. We can say the power BJT is in reverse bias. So base emitter junction, if we generally make PNP transistor, and we can talk about NPN transistor. So this is emitter, base and collector. With base emitter, this J1 and this J2, both junction are reverse bias. So that is called cutoff mode. Active mode, when base emitter J1 and base emitter J1 is in forward bias and collector base junction is reverse bias. One junction is in forward bias and one junction is in reverse bias. So that will be active mode. And saturation mode is there when both junction is in reverse bias. How can we make a reverse biasing and forward biasing? So if a negative layer is connected with negative battery and positive layer is connected with a positive battery, then we can say the forward biasing. I can show an example for that. Like P and P. If we want to make him forward biasing, so battery forward and negative. This is forward biasing. Okay. P connected with battery terminal positive and N connected with negative battery terminal. And NP transistor, if we want to it positive, then this one. Both junction are forward biasing. Both junction are in forward biasing. If we want to make reverse biasing, then P and P. If we connect positive terminal with negative region and this one, positive, negative, then this is in reverse biasing. We can see positive layer is connected to negative region and negative layer is connected to positive region. Negative layer is connected to positive region. Positive layer is connected to negative region. This is called forward biasing and reverse biasing. Okay. So if both junction are connected in reverse bias, then that is cutoff mode, and base emitter junction is in forward bias and J2 collector base junction is reverse bias, that is called active region. Saturation region, when both are connected in forward biasing, but the difference between mode power BJT and normal BJT is saturation region. In normal BJT there is only one saturation region, but in this power BJT there are 2 types of saturation region. First is quasi saturation and second one is hard saturation. you can see from this characteristics graph, I will explain both the saturation region in this characteristics graph. You can copy that. You can see the hard saturation line and quasi saturation line. Okay, hard saturation, if little base current changes, the collector current changes sudden. If collector current sudden change with respect to change in base current, that is called hard saturation. And quasi saturation is slope is less than the hard saturation. Slope is much lower than the quasi saturation. So from the hard saturation. So quasi saturation function is at lower power. Okay. So this is the VI characteristics of power VJT. We can see VI characteristics basically is between a collector current IC and collector emitter voltage. Basically collector emitter voltage is for input and collector current is according to collector emitter voltage is changes. This is a graph. We can see we can also make a line that is for cutoff region. When both the region are in negative bias, then no current will flow in a circuit, because N is connected with positive and positive is connected with negative. So very small current, we can see the leakage current will flow in a circuit. That is called cutoff region. That is shown with the red mark. After that, when base current is increases, we can see the another graph. If we increase the base current, we can check the graph, and after a certain point, when we also increase the graph, we get the breakdown. We get the primary breakdown. After that, a small sharp current. We get. It is like we get this, and after a breakdown, a sharp current we get. It is like this one, and sharp current. That is called primary breakdown. If we another increase the voltage current between collector and emitter, then we get the secondary breakdown, and then voltage current, this we get the secondary breakdown. Okay, so this is a VI characteristics power VJT. The hard saturation region and quasi saturation region, this is called cutoff region. This light blue area is active region, and hard blue area, or we can say navy blue area, is hard saturation and quasi saturation region. And we get the different IC or collector current at different base current. If we increase the collector current, we can increase the if we increase the base current, we can increase the collector current. So this is a VI characteristic. It is just like a normal BJT, but the basic difference is about saturation. So the hard saturation region is when we change small change in base current increases the sudden change in collector current. That is called hard saturation. And at quasi saturation is work at lower power. So it is a quasi saturation region. This is a VI characteristics of power BJT. Last topic is application of power BJT, where we use our power BJT. SMPS, switch mode power supply. Switch mode power supply. Second is power amplifier, DC to AC inverter, relays, and power control circuit. So this is a basic of Power BJT. If you have any doubt or you want to know about something more about Power BJT, you can comment me in a comment box. Please suggest me something about my lectures and please subscribe my channel. I will explain after this session. I will explain the SCR, the main circuit or main component of Power BJT, SCR, silicon control rectifier. So stay tuned and thank you. Good day. Stay safe.